The Jalili from a long line of Jalilis, and welcome back, people. Before we get into the post-match review, subscribe, help brother out. You get me? Share. If you got something to say, leave it in the comments down below. But yeah, Newcastle 0, Arsenal 2, and win, lose or draw. It's the way we played, and yeah, we played good. Still, I think it was a good game. It was a pretty even game. Both teams at it. We came out on top 2-0. But to be honest, the game could have been like, well, we could have had about 6 and they could have mostly had about 4. So 2 good keeper displays. On the other hand, you could look at it and say bad finishes, but to be honest, there was some Pope made like 3 big saves, I could think. And I think they were all in the first half. The one from Saka, the one from Martinelli, the one from Odegaard. Yeah, the Saka and Martinelli one, I think they could have done better. They were running onto goal and they kind of just shot straight at him. Made it a bit easier. With the Martinelli one, it was a bit more different. It was cutting back, stopping, trying to go the other way. But saying that, Pope made some good saves. And the Ramsdale ones, it was a bit point blank, but still made them saves. It was a good game. It was a good game. Both teams are at it. There was a bit of fire. You get me? Some tension and that. And a little bit of revenge as well for last season, because PTSD is real. Like, I remember last season, we went there and they kind of derailed us. You get me? We was on the down and they just, they took us out still. So hopefully we have, a similar effect. I'm not petty like that. They've had a good season, so hopefully they get Champions League. But yeah, like, we cemented that where we are. But it's pissing me off at the same time. Like, it's like, it's a bit of both. Like, my mind saying one thing, my heart saying one thing. My mind's like, yeah, all those dumb little points you dropped just not too long ago, or even during the season. Some of them in our hands and some of them not in our hands. Like the Brentford one is not in our hands, innit? That's far. But Southampton, West Ham, even Liverpool, like the most recent ones, they was in our hands. If we had got the 6 points there, we'll be 4 points clear. Get me? But that's what my mind's telling me. My mind's like, it's our fault. My heart's telling me, look, we've come so far. We might as well finish off the season strong. And then come next season, like last season, we're ending on a bit of a disappointment. But look, on recent bias, like, you was in a top 4 battle. You're bottled there. This season, you blown top 4 out the window. Like, you were top 4, like, with like 8 games to go, 6 games to go. So hopefully next season we're winning the league. But yeah, that's all ifs and buts. But on the current, how man's feeling, I do believe that we'll be challenging next season. I don't think we're gonna go and win it. Like, I don't know if anyone that's saying that. We still could win it this season. But man's just saying what the battle inside is going on and how the PTSD is getting a bit more easier. But yeah, man, Jorginho being in the team, Kivior, Kivio's looking alright. Like, last game we was like, oh, it's against Chelsea. There's no. Today he was up against Callum Wilson and Isak. Like, Isak is a G. Like, man's a striker. He was playing on the wing and he was causing problems. He was causing Ben White problems. Like, he was a problem. So even that Murphy, brother, if he had scored that goal straight away, it could have been another 2-2. But yeah, we hit the post, and that first 10 minutes was peak still. Like, Newcastle was all over, man, and Arsenal slowly grew into the game. And I say against the run of play we scored, still, like, it was more 75-25, 60-40, however you want to look at it, more onto Newcastle's side. Arsenal started a bit slow in the opening encounters, but Newcastle hit the post. I think that kind of woke us up. They slowly got into the game. But then after that, we kind of dictated that midfield. We controlled the game. I still think it was 50-50, but if we're going to say it was more towards Arsenal, it was like maybe 54, 55 to 45 with possession-wise and controlling the game. But then every time Newcastle got the ball, there was always that one over the top. You get me? It was kind of easy for Trippier, over the top down for Murphy to run on, you get me? Because we know Zinchenko's coming over. But, like, it was, as I said, 50-50, same number of shots, same number of touches, all of that. It was a good game. It's a good game. Second half, though, when he bring on Partey, and we had Partey, Jorginho, and Xhaka, I was like, the old men are out. But Jorginho made a big difference. Big difference, I think. Like, you can see it, because even in the attack and the build-up, if you see where Jorginho was, like, he had a lot on the ball. Like, he was controlling the game. Even for the goal, like, he had the ball. He wasn't even going to give it to Odegaard. Like, he was looking around for, like, White or Saka, and then after he just looked up, took his time, gave it to my man. Shaka's, Martinelli, Odegaard's goal was kind of, I wouldn't say lucky. He went through bodies, but he hit the shot. It was on target. It was a goal. You get me? But I think Jorginho played a big part. Bringing the three old men on in the midfield, showed it up still. And even making the change to bring on, what's his face? Tierney for Zinchenko early. He did it early, like it was before 60. By the time it come off, it just went 60. And that helped as well. That helped down that side, because you saw what my man did. Like, he was pressing up high, won the ball back. Yet we need to sign him. We can't let him go. Like, I'm hearing about, oh yeah, Arsenal mass sell and all of this shit. Nah, fuck that. Tierney is one that don't need to go. He can stay. At least for another season. If they let him go, it's peak still. Like, they can't let go of Tierney. You need to sign him next season. We need all our quality players. The fringe players and that I get. Yeah, but Tierney's not one of them. We need to keep hold of him. We need to offer him a new contract. And come next season, if he's not happy, he can leave next season. Not the end of this season. He can leave the season after that still. We need to hold on to Tierney. But everything else, like, it's looking good, but it's still that, like, that sense of we blew it, you get me? Because it's still, the wound's still fresh. But it's not over. Can't see Man City dropping points. Like, the points they should have dropped already. But we just got to do our thing and make sure we're in and about. So if they do, they do. If not, we continue taking these last, 2 games. We've got, 4 more games left? Is it 4 or 3? I think it is. How many more games we got left? Where are the fixtures? No, fix 1 second. I think it's Brighton, Nottingham Forest, and Wolves. Yeah, it's 3 more games, isn't it? Yeah, 3 games. So I don't see. Wait, so if we get 3 games, we go to 90. They got 5 games. They'll go to what? No, they got 4 games. That's 12. 94. So they can finish on 94, and if we win all our games, we finish 90. But yeah, if we can, we can. If we can't, we just continue take this little last 5 games into next season and we keep it going. But yes, people, I don't think I'm back until next Sunday, I think, or Saturday. So till then, peace.